Welcome back to the Chammy, the only Chammy on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really, really cute dogs. Tonight I've got of course, the $1 per minute tarot and grief counseling sessions. You can also get the $6 Tacobox, which is $6 for 3 questions. And you can also get a channeled message from a loved one, past, present, or future. Even if it is a loved one who's passed on, or a pet who's maybe with us now or has passed on. Also, if you just found this channel and are not live, skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading, maybe finds this channel when I'm not live. So everything you need to know is in the description or the pinned comment. Super chat, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, everything you need to know is there. Well, that's very strange. I'm so confused. Doesn't look like this is the same line I thought it was. Oops. Hey Tiffany, I'm just going to go ahead and fill out the description. And did you get a notification at all, Tiffany? Let me know, babe. Hey Buster, welcome back to the haunted house. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yes, it is very fun around here. I'm going to put the REM pod on in a second, Tiffany, if you're there. I just want to get the description filled out. Did any of you get a notification, or was it just suggested, was the live just suggested to y'all? I hope you find something you like here on my Chammy There's original music, live music. This is not a tarot channel, but I usually do like some weird ghost hunting stuff. Sometimes we'll do Estie's method. I'm gonna put the spirit box on. I think my candle is interfering with the REM pod. Yeah, sorry spirits. There's any good spirits that want to come and chat with us tonight, let us know your presence is here. Please touch the REM pod or touch the kitty toys. Okay then. I can't read the chat, but I'll be back to it in a moment. Hey Bentley. Welcome back to the haunted house. Jesus, YouTube, why do you have to be so complicated? No. I'm on the iPad and I'm on a ginger and turmeric tea because I talk too much. Why do you ask? Why do you ask, sweetheart? If there's any spirits that want to let us know you're here with us now, we come in peace and with respect to you today, tonight, this evening. Thank you for letting us know you're with us. Appreciate that. Okay, I think I have the description filled out now. So I guess later I'll try the other live I scheduled earlier to see if you get a notification at another time. Oh, thank you so much, Epic Legend. That's such a sweet thing to say. This guy, you're still young enough to have OnlyFans. Throwing my feet. What, like, would I be the only tarot card reader on the OnlyFans blog? What about grief counselor? How many people on OnlyFans do you think need grief counselor? Hire me. But only for tarot card readings. $1 per minute grief counseling sessions. And sex is not for free. Same with the sexual magical tarot reading. That is $15. It's kind of like a secret menu hidden item. It's got a whole different deck instead of the Rider's Waite, which I traditionally work with. And it's a little bit deeper. The deck kind of scares me, so I don't put it on the tarot menu. Because the deck does scare me a little bit. Everything that I predicted that has come out of that deck has happened to me and to other people. It's pretty strange. And, you know, I feel like we're all inherently born with something supernatural. I believe we have all psychic abilities. It just depends on what we might feel comfortable with. What we can recognize that feels natural and stable compared to maybe a few darker things that just come with life in general. Hey Ari, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome back. OnlyFans. That's hilarious. Okay, who's coming to OnlyFans with me? Maybe I'll be the only tarot card reader grief counseling session person on the blog, and maybe people are nicer over there than at YouTube. I did make an OnlyFans once. It's probably just sitting there, internet rotting. Only because I thought maybe I would do a cooking show once. I was like, oh, I like to cook. I'm going to do a cooking show. And then I realized what OnlyFans was. So that didn't happen. Hi, Veronica. How are you? I'm not sure I understand what you're saying, Rogue Remedies. Is someone saying that you're not nice? Veronica. How are you, sweetheart? I miss you. Where have you been? Tiffany and I have been doing some experiments on her TikTok with her spirit box. I said, sorry, I apologize. I said, maybe they are nicer over on OnlyFans. I'm pretty sure that there's been many people who have experienced, I was just gonna say it, Spirit. The darker side of YouTube. There's a pretty dark side to YouTube, in my personal opinion, with my experience. God, that is so loud. Why does it sound like guns? So, Rogue Remedies, did you ever get your, not to change the subject, but did you ever get your makeup that you were telling me about from Flip? Like, have you ordered something and gotten it yet? I know you said you were waiting for tarot cards, but I was curious if you'd ever gotten anything else. I'm doing early spring cleaning. Me too. Start looking for a new haunted house again. Oh, I've been good. I've been hanging out a lot with Tiffany. Just like experiencing some of the fun options she's been experiencing too, like with that Flip app. It's pretty fun. And then there's also another one called Coffee that we're kind of experimenting around with. Did some stuff on TikTok. I haven't been back to TikTok other than to go and listen in on her spirit box over there. But yeah, Tiffany, I said maybe they are nicer over there, like, I don't know, less trolls. And I definitely have met a lot of them on YouTube. I think my chat has been full of them before. Anything new? Well, summer's here in the ATL, and my hair's about to be new. I started painting it tonight.
Now in SB7 mode.
But it looks like the blonde is maybe a level 7 golden blonde, lifting the Blonde Me chestnut toner, deep toner, which is not too bad because the color I'm going over the blonde with is going to be milk chocolate. You like that, Spirit? You like milk chocolate? I do, my darling. I have the EMF detector, but it needs batteries. I don't have batteries right now for it. But that is on my list. I am planning on getting the 9-volt rechargeable battery for the REM pod and get several of them because we go through so many of them and take all the ones from the last 2.5 years and take them to be recycled. And gonna get AAA, AA, got both AAA and AA actually now. I'm gonna get some more because I think I'm going to need some more of these. I need some more of those. And I need batteries for those. Because I just fallen in love with them. I like them a lot, and I'd like to have them in other places in the house. But the EMF detector is going to be fixed soon because My brother gave me a gift card for Amazon, so I'm gonna get that stuff delivered here soon. Plus it'll help when there's storms coming because spring's gonna be here. It's already warm, which means there's gonna be some crazy weather coming, probably tornadoes. I mean, probably not here because I live on a ridge, and tornadoes just don't do ridges. There's one thing though about the EMF detector that I just couldn't like perceive is all the EMF that comes out of the phones, the iPad. I mean, I'm getting zapped right now. You guys are probably getting zapped too, just watching. But the TV when it's on. So I was never quite sure if I could actually get a real quality kind of detection like the REM pod here. I thought it was really cool how last weekend when Molly was here from Texas that she and I were able to get a little bit further away from the REM pod and the kitty toys to be able to see how they might be activated out in the graveyard out front. I'm not sure if I saw him go off too much, Tiffany, during. I was just sitting there chatting, going back and forth, but definitely when we did the board under the table, I could see from the camera view that there was some activity. I'm a little bit creeped out that it might be incredibly active tonight. Spirit might be a little sassy, a little creepy, a little funny. It's incredibly windy outside. I mean, it is just the most beautiful night out there. It's probably the most beautiful night of the year so far. Like, if y'all were here, we'd be going outside to have a slumber party out there. It's the most perfect night, really, to sleep outside. It's gorgeous. Can you hear Ruby snoring? Yes, thank goodness you guys are here, because I really want to see if they'll say anything different tonight. I try to actively find out first if they can see us, if they can hear us, if they can show themselves, if they are capable, before getting more into deeper questions like, where are you from? What do we need to know? How can we help? Because sometimes, I don't know if it's, Jabba the Hutt out there somewhere, or Pizza the Hut out there somewhere. But there's definitely something out there somewhere that's, there's just so many other spirit boxes on YouTube as well. I don't know how they get their spirit boxes so clear, but I'm going to go ahead and turn this one up. Maybe I'll even put the TV on. See if we can get anything for the spirit box TV. Why is it so... that sound like guns?
Maximum volume. Maximum volume.
Okay. Let me turn these crystal balls down. So this is Anne. Hey Dwayne, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. Sounds like bombs and guns. I'm changing it. You don't want to hear wars on other planets and universes. Jeez Louise. Hey Spirit, are you there? I've named Siri Spirit on my Apple Adventures.
First, you have to tell me where you are. Go to Location Services Settings and turn it on. Then scroll to Siri and Dictation and allow location access.
Spirit, I'm on the rings of Saturn. Ice skating. Hey Texas Taurus, how are you? Yay, it's Texas Tyrannosaurus Rex. Spirit, what do we need to know about you tonight? Can you tell us anything? Why are you so quiet? Yes, hope you're doing well too. And of course, Mrs. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Is she a Taurus? I've forgotten. I think you said she was a Gemini. So she would be Texas. Mrs. Texas Gemini Tyrannosaurus Rex. So, it's almost Valentine's Day for you. I'm expecting to hear the good news, same good news as last year, so you can manifest it. Spirit, are you there now? Can you hear us? Spirit, can you hear us? What's your name? Oh, Veronica. That's cute. I hope someone gives you head, Veronica, for Valentine's Day. You deserve it. Hey, Spirit, are you there? Quit throwing your mic around and tell us your name, please. Spirit, what does Veronica need to know for Valentine's Day? Can she expect to get what she's expecting on Valentine's Day? Spirit, that's miserable. I'm calling forth Veronica's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Okay, so, yes. It says, get ready for a series of amazing coincidences. They come from nowhere, but the result is what makes your life so sensationally rich and rare. Your special vibrations attract special events. They always have. Okay, Veronica, I'll get the dogs. They'll give you cuddles. Who else would like a card? Spirit, can you see us? Spirit, can you see me? Okay, so Spirit, can you hear me? Spirit, can you hear me? Oh, delayed because of the fires. It's coming all the way from Cali. Thank you. Alright, keep me posted. Keep me posted, dear. I think I've had that P.O. box for like 10 plus years. It's always just bills and the state of Georgia harassing me, so it'll be nice to get something from somebody that, you know, isn't sending me scams or hateful letters from Georgia State. Gotta hate them. So I've been doing taxes because I want to get it done early. It sucks. And I'll tell you, it's gotten so complicated over the last decade to do them because it's always changing. So, they lost somehow, some way. Thank God I got certified mail because they were able to track it finally. They like lost my tax returns last year. And then sent them back to me when they found me. So I don't know, maybe I can do them online this year. Taurus, you're funny. You're very funny. You crack me up. Good. Glad you're doing okay, Dwayne. Spirit, can you tell me if there's anyone there that would like to speak to anyone in the chat? There's Veronica. There's Texas Taurus. There's Dwayne. There's Veronica. There's Tiffany. There's Ari. Someone named this guy. Someone named Bentley. Spirit, can you show us your presence? Is there anything that we can help you with? Yeah? Do you want me to slow down? Do you want me to slow down the speaker? I mean, not the speaker, but do you want me to slow down the spirit box so it would be easier to talk? Is that your piano spirit? Hey Ari, welcome back. Are there any spirits there that want to say anything to Ari or Veronica? You want to sing a song to them? Is that what you said? Are you feeling sassy from that spirit? Hey Metal Rain, welcome back to the channel. How's my sister City Los Angeles tonight? Oh, that's good. We need the rain, so let me make some rain for you. But you gotta help, remember. If you're outside, remember to remember the rain and what it feels like on your skin, on your face. What it smells like. What it looks like. And you'll see it show up more often than not. I mean, not too much now, so don't do it too much, because we don't want landslides and stuff. Hey Danielle. Hey Mama, what's up? It's so good to see your name in chat. You guys, I could talk to this girl all day long. She's so much fun to talk to. Oh, I'm so freaking happy that you figured it out. Awesome. See, it was easy. Easy as cake. I want food. Oh, I thought you said you wanted food. You want floods? So much water that we are no longer in a drought? Okay, but in short and quick spurts. I'm not sure that floods are going to be safe. I mean, you think that's going to be safe? Oh my God, LA's a mess. I feel so bad. Like, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. That's like all I've been asking people who are out there that I know, that are friends, and that, I mean, it's just crazy to see some of the stuff that they're experiencing. So it feels like I'm watching the end of the world or something. Okay, you got it. But safely. I wish there was like a way to go back in time to look at it before it got overdeveloped. You know, a time maybe when some of the rainforest was still present. It is close to the end of the world. Not according to science. So I think according to science, we have what, 3 billion or 30 billion more years till the sun goes out? How do they know? I guess I need to read that part. I skipped that part in class. Yeah, it's great to see all of you tonight. Danielle, is Swan Lake good? Spirit, do you like Swan Lake? You learn something new about a ghost all the time. Spirit, thanks so much for sharing that fact with us tonight. Are there any spirits there that would like to talk to Metal Rain tonight? Veronica, Danielle, Ari, myself. Who else is in chat? So did any of you get a notification? Inquiring minds would love to know. That was so sweet what Epic Legends said. God loves you. Who is AJ Nelson 320? Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. What is a Sigma boy? I learn something new every day. Last week with Molly it was Findom, and now Sigma boy. I guess I should Google it sometime. I heard this word at some point in the last week before. It might have been on Pearl's channel. No notification. Okay. What about Maria? I don't know where that sweetheart is tonight. Hopefully getting much needed rest. Who was online? Let me guess. Is she a terror to herself? Let me get some of these questions that I had to the spirits. Spirit, what's your name? Just want to ask one more time. If you don't want to tell us your name, that's fine. I can respect that. Okay, Spirit, are you here with us now? Blue. Did it say blue? Should I paint my hair blue, Spirit? I was thinking of clouds, but I thought maybe I'd wait till summer. I don't know. Why is this so bright? Let me turn it down a little. Okay, that's much better. I wonder if she's spying on my Facebook. It's so cute. Is that like a typical thing that people do? I find all the strangest, like, notifications from people I don't even know who are suggested, and I don't know why. And I wonder if it's because maybe we're in some kind of social circle we don't realize, or maybe they looked at the page. You know, and then of course there's those guys that I've never talked to, probably never would, that send friend requests. Just don't do that. Thanks. I should probably clean out the Facebook. In fact, I should just delete the whole thing, really. I never use it. Like, the only time things get posted to it is because it's through Instagram. There's just too many triggers on Facebook for me. Isn't that bad? It's like, I get on Facebook and it's...
Yep.
Hey, welcome back, Spirit. Are you here? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, same, and that's why I'm like, you know, people who I talked to in like my book writing scene 10 years ago, some of them, I don't even know what they're doing with their lives, but I see them complaining a lot. Excuse me, and I just don't know if I'm willing to, you know, get on Facebook to see all that, because our minds are tender and soft a little bit when we get sucked into the blue light. I mean, I don't even go to Facebook to check on family. You know how I check on family? Yes, I call them. I text them. Because I'm not gonna get like I'm not gonna get what I need to know from Facebook anymore in regards to, are they really okay? Because a lot of people also they don't want to, you know, talk about that kind of stuff that might be a little bit more sensitive in their lives. I also have a small family, so. Molly, hey, you're lagging a little bit in chat, so I just saw you on the screen. I'm lagging too a little bit. Here and here. So, Spirit, you said you were here. Do you often visit this place? Molly's back with us in chat. Did you have a good day, Molly? Everything too fast paced. Yes. It's like, oh. Of course you should answer. Why wouldn't you? What do you think, Molly? Should she... I'm sorry, see, I'm lagging tonight. Molly, should Metal Rain respond to Ileana? Oh, you sent me a donation? I think I must have missed it. If you did, because probably don't have the phone turned up because it blows up all day. Sent 10. Did you send it to, what was that? Okay, sweetheart, I see it. That's great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I need to go buy some water tomorrow. Thank you. So what does she want now, Metal Rain? I know Cass replies to me probably sometimes when he doesn't feel like it. It has been a while. I can't wait to catch up. Thank you so much for choosing me, Veronica. I appreciate it. Last time she had attitude and then a day later asked for $5. Next time she asks for $5, tell her to use it getting a tarot card reading from me. And then I'll give you your $5 back. And she'll be on her way to recovery after I put her on the naughty step. You haven't answered. Okay, don't do anything that triggers you, okay? Don't do anything that triggers you. Just sit with whatever she said. Wanted to ask, since I'm changing everything in my life with being busy and in hermit mode. Hey babe, hey babe, what you doing? Well, that's sweet. That's sweet. Maybe she's changed her mind. Wouldn't that be nice? 3 weeks till you go back. She won't pay back. Well, look, you got to decide, you know, where are you in the pyramid of things? Remember, didn't Jambi from Pee Wee Herman, like, didn't he have, like, a pyramid or something? Remember what I said about the third eye on the pyramid on the forehead? Like, before you respond, really think about how what your response is going to be if you do respond when you're not triggered. But since she's there, it's like, is she still there? Like, is she just waiting? Like, is she just trying to breadcrumb you to get to figure out if you're still there as an option? Because I really wish she would clarify, you know, where you guys are going and who you are to each other, because I think genuinely that you guys could make something very special. Trusting friendship that can last a long time. Yeah, I know, but I'm still saying that, like, just because someone's not a romantic interest anymore or is not at all doesn't mean that whatever connection you had couldn't persevere in some other way in a positive thing for both of you. But I know it hasn't been very positive for you because she's disrespected you by disrespecting your things that you've worked very hard for. She has taken advantage of you in the fact that her responses have been incredibly poor in regards to pretty much everything in the last, like, 6 weeks, right? Since, what, douchebag got out of jail or something? Jesus. And I already miss you, like, talking about the dog. Like, I just hope the dog's okay, you know? All I care about is you and the dog. I mean, Jesus. The shit that she pulled on you by disrespecting your things. And I don't know. I mean, did you know that it was going to ruin your car without me saying what it was? Okay. Without me saying what it was, I don't want to disrespect your privacy. Did you know that your car was a piece of trash after that? Your beautiful, wonderful Tesla, even though I hate Tesla. I don't hate Tesla. I actually love Tesla. I'm just not, you know, and have never really been too, I don't know, keen on slave owners. I just don't see the point in modern advanced times. She's bad with her mom too. So what do you mean, like mom's bad? Or she's just bad to mom? Or her mom and her are bad on it together? Yeah, stay away from it. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. I'm just going to keep moving on along with you on this. You know, we've done a protection thing for her. We can always do it again. It's very easy. You just light the candle, pray Psalms 91. But it's so interesting how all this turmoil kind of started up for her. But this could very well be, you know, Spirit's way of being like, you know, shit or get off the pot, Ileana. Pardon my French. Okay, get your clothes. That's your mama, bitch. Molly, I should send you on the website some places we're going to. Yeah, please do. You can link him here in chat. I'd love to see him. Oh, it's so real. So, let's do your reading, Veronica. Is that the only question you have tonight? Because, if it's the only question you have, I can just pull all the cards, or I can just get a basic general answer for you, a couple cards, and then we can move on with another question. I guess we just want to see how it goes from card 1 to card 11, 12. Okay, see, now I see what other notice about me, like, do they underestimate me? Do they think I'm a witch or a demon? Oh, honey, you're not a witch. I'm kidding. There's a little bit of witch in all of us, I believe. And what I mean by witch is that part of us that's in tune with Mother Earth and nature. That's the real witch. And remember that you are the magic wand. So, Spirit, what does Veronica need to know tonight? I'm calling forth Veronica's strongest and most powerful spirit guides tonight to assist me with her reading about some of these things that she has in question tonight. Spirit, what does Veronica need to know tonight about some of these questions? Spirit, does anyone underestimate Veronica? Does anyone underestimate Veronica? I'm kind of going to just roll with. And what does she need to know about her question in regards to other women underestimating her? Gosh, women, like, we're so good at competition. But so are men. I mean, don't get me wrong. But women, we just are all out there. Like, I'm not saying I'm personally like this, but it's just something that I have noticed in us women. That it's not just about scores for us, though, like it is for guys. Or whatever it is that a man's conquest might be, taking land, you know. If there is any left, I mean, look at what the new administration is doing. I mean, next thing you know, I mean, it's not just going to be Paris, Texas. It's going to be Paris, France, USA or something. Come back 15 pounds heavier, Molly. Molly, I'm going to get you a collar. I'm going to put you on a darn leash. So you will lose 15 pounds. And you can only have one treat a week. But of course, I will go on the same path with you. There'll be no treats for me either. Oh, sweetheart, just have fun. Don't even worry if you gain 25 pounds, because it'll probably mostly just be swelling and water weight, really. Thank you so much for your kind message. I really do appreciate that, Laura Vega. We all appreciate your message tonight. Hey, Maria, welcome back, sweetheart. How are you doing tonight? Okay, so I'm going to switch to a different deck, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel like there are some other messages in the Oracle deck for you compared to where the major arcana is right now. Because you are going through a little bit more of a awakening. So I need to just get some direct messages from the Oracle decks and see where that leads us. Not a whole lot of energy from the major arcana right now. I'll leave the love oracles to the side for a minute. On the underestimation thing, Spirit. On the underestimation thing, Spirit. For Veronica. Yeah, you must very well give off this vibe. Where they want to underestimate you. They want you to underestimate yourself, but they don't see you doing it. They don't see you doing it. They don't see you failing it much. Well, they hate that. You just keep doing you. You have nothing but every reason to sparkle every day. Was Mary? Could you say that a little bit slower, please? Okay, in regards to yeah, Spirit says that they, they want to underestimate you. They want you to underestimate yourself. So no more worrying about it from here on out. So broke is the beginning. There may have been things in the past that broke you, but that's over now. You're doing that long, deep detox mentally, physically, and spiritually with the help of this AT-alien and the UFOs in your head and the butterflies. As well as you taking the option and the different places you will find options to learn more about, where you are spiritually in your soul and your mind. Because the soul bone's connected to the brain bone, which is connected to the heart bone, which is connected to the funny bone, and so on and so forth. And you've been doing that deep body scan with just everything. Putting what didn't serve you on the back burner. And you're rewriting that history now. And that must be a lot of fun. You just lit that shit up and we're watching it burn now. That's the kind of party I like. So I feel like in this particular oracle cards that we just pulled, what Spirit is letting you know overall is that you are generally on that right path. Now the witch thing, I all believe that we have a magic inside of us. That's why I always tell you that you're the magic wand. You don't need spells. You don't need candles. You don't need herbs. You don't need oils. I mean, do that kind of stuff if it inspires you. helps your manifestations, helps you feel more in tune with where you're going until you've practiced it so much. It's like you're practicing it without having to try. So the card for in regards to the witch question, that's so interesting, such a beautiful card. Rapunzel, liberation. Ooh la la. So we'll get into that card in a moment. And what do you remember about the Rapunzel fairy tale? Start thinking about that while I get you a power deck and do a couple of major arcana. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask Veronica. I probably am the one, Molly, though, that needs the collar. As I just caught myself last night for the first time in a really long time. I sleptwalked to the fridge to eat a piece of cheese. So I guess since we don't keep donuts in the house anymore or in the fridge because of that, now I guess because now I'm back on cheese because I'm a recovering vegan, I'm sleepwalking to the fridge. So there's no more cheese in the house. I don't know what the fuck that's all about either. My doctor says that it's just a coping mechanism for my emotional eating disorder. And then I can even recognize it is a part of the recovery. And it's telling me like what to not keep in the fridge. Or at least, you know, if they get cheese, hide it from me. Spirit in regards to Veronica being in hermit mode, putting things on the back burner, her life changing so much. Well, yes, you're right, Veronica. You're very right about that. The thing is this, she now in 2025 would just call Amazon to get the ladder instead of letting down her long hair. I think I'm gonna sneeze. I'm incredibly allergic to red oak trees and they're all in bloom right now. That's the place you're going for brunch. What are you gonna have? I always love talking food with you. It's so much fun. Okay, here's your power deck card. I feel very much that this card is letting you know the universe has a lot to offer since you've let a lot go, and made more space for it. Very interesting. So we'll get to that in a moment. Do you want me to ask anything about your specific person or... Maria, thank you so much for your donation, sweetheart. Yes, you can get a reading. Wow, Maria. That's a lot. Yeah, tell Haus I couldn't move my neck today. I couldn't look to the left from like the injury from the car accident. I was just looking to see if I missed anything, Veronica. I don't think I have. I have to look at the chat on a different screen because it doesn't let me look at it over here. I mean, I guess it does, but only one time. Which they have asked me to possibly do some input in regards to live mobile streaming. I definitely think they need to give us as streamers better options to be able to communicate through the chat. Like, I click on it, right? I click on it, and it doesn't, like, let me type unless I'm a noob and I can't figure it out. We can ask any channel message. So far, he hasn't come back yet, but I feel sadness and melancholy when I think of him a bit, so I stop. Well, you're probably picking that up, sweetheart, because he's feeling that. There's something about him that's feeling that. You know, you could probably even ask him, and he would probably say how he's truly feeling or doing to you. You know, you could probably say anything and get away with it. I mean, look, I'm not saying because you're pretty that you can get away with anything now. Careful. Many women have that misconception. And it's just not true. And I know that's not one of your misconceptions, but when I'm saying that, I want you to understand how I'm saying it. Because you pretty much could probably say anything to this person and get away with it. Because they do trust you. They do feel you're someone who's stable. We've gone through these readings before. I feel like your person is also very influenced by somebody who, how do I put this? Well, I've told you toxic, but like makes them feel maybe even insecure about their dreams or their wants or their needs. Like, I feel like, you know, he got in the relationship because he felt it was going to make his life better, but what it's turned into is he has made her life better, but he's not really getting what he was hoping for out of it. I don't know why I keep getting that energy. Prideful, yeah. Many people have a difficult time with the ego and the love thing. Yeah, I did. I put some of the balm on it. Spirit, what does Veronica need to know? I'm calling forth once again her strongest and most trusted spirit guides. What does she need to know as a channel message so far? He hasn't come back yet, but she's feeling sadness and melancholy when she thinks of him a bit, so she stopped. Yeah, you see, because you're already naturally highly vibrational there. Because you're doing the work on you. You're putting your focus back on you, Veronica. And there's nothing to worry about. Like, you're not a covert narcissist by doing that either. Sometimes we just have to, put ourselves first, like we would a shower. Brushing our teeth, making it a realization that our own self-worth reflects to others. Yeah, and you're not generally, what I'm saying is you're not generally a crybaby. You're not generally in that state of mind, and you're also not somebody who is like what's the word I'm looking for? You're not addicted to pain. Many people can be addicted to the pain and suffering of their past traumas and things like that. Oh wow, Molly, thank you so much, sweetheart. I'd love to do a reading for you, sweetheart. So let me wrap up here with Veronica because I want to see where Veronica and her person are. So I'm saying that you are literally telepathically picking up on his feelings. I think that you and your friend definitely has some kind of soul connection in the fact that you both count in each other's lives. You have that connection. You can't just make a connection. It's just there. You can build a lot from that kind of foundation. But this is telling you, the reason this is happening, Spirit's telling you, the world's telling you, Mother Nature's telling you, Mother Earth's telling you, the Creator's telling you, the universe, whatever you call it, is telling you that somehow you've made this soul connection with your friend. And you're literally, now you have that invisible string is lit up and they're actually projecting what they are really feeling. And, you know, he's reflecting that to you because of that soul connection or that soul tie through that invisible string. Okay, Maria, let me just look, sweetheart. I just got one from Molly. And yeah, I see yours too, Maria. And you're going to be next, and then Molly's going to be next. You can go ahead and PayPal. Yeah, go ahead and PayPal, Maria. It's just fine. Okay, back to Veronica and her person. What would he tell her if he could right now? What would he tell her if he could right now? So you got make an effort and flirt. Like it's almost as if the making an effort and the flirting thing is letting you know that this is something in general that this person likes about you. Like they feel you're naturally flirty, fun, and make an effort to just, you know, it's like you can either, you know, it's a choice to be happy, to smile. It's a choice to be, you know, and some of us, it's a choice. Some of us just don't want to smile. Or maybe we can't smile because maybe we have bad teeth or depression or something. What's that major arcana now? Spirit, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So yes, yeah, you are picking up inherently on each other's telepathic feelings. And this is just absolutely bonkers. So here he is. Yes, I asked him, is he feeling this sadness that she's picking up on when he crosses her mind? Yes, Hierophant, and then his partner in the deck shows up, the High Priestess. Because he knows like you're the next right thing for him despite whatever relationship he's in. His cards always say this. But he just has to give it to himself, like frozen heart. So he's kind of like frozen in time. Because he's very influenced by whatever energy that is. Empathy and warmth melts barriers for true connections. And then trusted ties. Build rapport, believe in mutual respect, and respond with understanding. These are the things that this person also likes about you. They do see you as their ideal intellect. But it's like they're... It's as if, you know... Something that is tangible is just, you know, a little bit more difficult. What's intangible is, you know, that's the path that's been least treaded. You know, he's just hanging out from the tree of life, waiting for shit to happen to him. He doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't even know who he is right now. He's vulnerable in this hanged man position. Okay, and whoever keeps him like this, knows that. and his hands are tied by that person because of his limiting beliefs and his circumstances, which he's having that epiphany about. He's definitely having that epiphany about it. He's not in the doubt of it, and he is working through it in his own time. See, he does trust you. You are one of the stable things in his life. So continue with your connection, this card says. Build rapport, believe in mutual respect, and respond with understanding. So a couple of the other cards real quick. Remember, make the effort. This is your friend. You know. Flirt with the ideas that please you, that, you know, bring you joy. Don't do anything that triggers you, but most of all, make an effort for yourself. You know, while you're busy falling in love with whatever it is that you're doing. It's bringing you this joy that you're experiencing, Veronica, being in hermit mode. Yeah, so back to the offering card. Spirit is offering up that wonder for you. That stuff that it's time for you to receive, ask, believe, receive. Because you've made space. You've made space by letting go of what doesn't serve you, by continuing to let go of what doesn't serve you. You can even turn it this way and see it from a whole nother perspective. You could really turn it any way and find so many reasons. You know, all of this stuff is just, that kind of was just old and bitter, is just, it's kind of just washed away. You know, sometimes it does come back. I mean, the thoughts come back, the feelings come back, the what's next comes back. So let me go ahead and read the card to you. So it is offering. The word is offering. Offering, Spirit offering you that which you want to receive. Every day of our lives, we take from Mother Earth our energy for life. Yet we often forget the ancient tradition of the sacred giveaway. Take a moment to sit in silence and count the magnificent things you have in life, even if only the wondrous of being given life. Reflect on Great Mother, Mother Earth. Ask yourself, what have I given back to her lately to heal her? Then think of the higher vision of life and balance on this earth and realize that the greatest gift you can give Mother Earth and your fellow humans is your own enlightenment. In this way, you tear away the veils of ignorance and present the magnificence of your being to everyone who experiences you. Everyone around you is uplifted and inspired. This is your offering. But Spirit is as well saying, you know, I'm offering you these new ideas, these new thoughts, these new feelings, these new ambitions. And the things that you've wanted to manifest, I'm offering you these things now. They're, you know, ask, believe, receive, because of the work you've done. But also not just because of the work that you've done, but the space you've made to receive what is already yours, whatever those desires may be. Thank you so much for your donation, Metal Rain. Give me 1 second. Okay, cool. I'm at 47%. I should last for about another half hour. I can get these readings done that quick. So, Khalid. Okay, sweetheart. Yes, you can get a yes or no, dear. It's okay to pause your membership. I don't mind. I'm still working all that membership stuff out, anyways. So we're going to talk about Rapunzel here. Your Rapunzel card, sweetheart. God, I love that color of her hair, too. It's beautiful. And the word is liberation. The card number is 2. So Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. So this card is all about course, the liberation of imprisonment, escape, relief, cutting yourself free from heavy thoughts, the end of negative thinking patterns, releasing attachment to your history, changes within your own ability to create. Fate will intervene, but you must be ready. A time for waiting is complete. Freedom from heavy thoughts and a whole new perspective. This card can appear for people who have protected themselves so much that they have become almost agoraphobic. And shielding, even energetically, has led to a huge wall that they have built all around them. They are unimpeachable, but they are also alone except for the one who has access to them. If this card has come to you, it is time for you to consider whether you wish to explore the outside world, the spaces and places beyond the narrow yet extremely safe confines you have been imprisoned within. You have also had very little external influence. Only one powerful other has been able to influence you, and for now, you need fresh ideas, inputs, and challenges to the way you have been taught to experience and see the world. The world of the tower is already behind you in thoughts. It is up to you when you will let down your hair and set yourself free. So yes, you have let down your hair, you have set yourself free, but you're going to start running into some walls sometimes, and you're going to have to mentally, order your ladder from Amazon and climb the fuck down. Like you said earlier, he'll come up out of nowhere in my mind, and then you'll get sad or feeling a little bit of emotion in your emotions, which is fine. You sit with it for a minute, but you know that's not you. That's you just picking up on his, unfortunately, what he is reflecting at this time. And the cards did say, that he's wanting to be with you, but he's very influenced by whatever kind of control somebody has over him regarding his limiting beliefs and circumstances. Like, he doesn't really believe that he can have be and do whatever he wants. Like, that he doesn't really, like, you could probably say that to him and be like, what? But yeah. Keep me updated, Veronica. You're such a happy and wonderful light to be around. All of you are. Come here on the Chammy. And I do appreciate you all. Oh, yes, Khalid, but I'll still get you a card. But yes, I don't need to pull a card to find that out. But yes, I feel that you do. What they are, I couldn't tell you. But you never know. I mean, maybe you can think of some questions to ask the chat that might help you through that. Asking questions about this kind of stuff is always free to just, talk to each other. I mean, manifesting and experiences of others who maybe have suppressed that kind of ability because of traumas. I mean, I know Molly has exercised some of her abilities, but I think some of them are also a little bit suppressed because of traumas. I know some of my spiritual abilities were, for sure. And maybe some of them still are. I don't know. I don't feel like they are, though. And that's why I'm here today, to help others to find that. Because, you don't really need a certificate in anything to help somebody else. You really just need life experience. Spirit, yes or no for Khalid? Are there spiritual abilities that are not used or are suppressed because of traumas for him? So Spirit says yes. It says, fate opens its gates of fortune for you, Khalid, but not until you're actively involved in the resolution process. So it's time to get a little bit more active in that. You discover the resources you need by accepting an unaccepted offer, which invariably brings you stunning success and that rare chance to completely improve life. Even if it's just like you come on as a guest on the podcast, and then when I started the podcast, and I think that would be great to have any of the guys that are in chat come to the podcast too to talk about some of the subjects that they feel comfortable with it or want to call in. And you know, y'all follow each other on Instagram and YouTube, support each other, because one thing about people is like we really need to be helping each other and helping more people, definitely. Okay, Maria, you're next, sweetheart. But you're already actively in that energy. You're working on it, Khalid. You're active in it. All right, Maria, your questions are... And Molly, what are your questions? Do you know what your questions are, Hello Rain? Okay, his thoughts and feelings. Spirit, I'm calling forth Maria's most strongest and trusted spirit guides tonight. Spirit, what does Maria need to know tonight? I'm calling forth her most strongest. And so I have no storage on the iPhone, so if somebody sends me something, I'm not going to get it unless you want to send it to me on Instagram. Or just send it here in text. Let me know. Boop to you too, Spirit. Oh my God, Molly, the Spirit box has done nothing but say boop again and again and again since you left, and I really feel like that's the little girl buried under the house. Did you remember what they said their name was? What? I'll have to slow that down later. Did you hear that? Like, it's been saying sentences like that all night that are long. Yes, Maria, I've got your questions. We're going to start right now, sweetheart. So I'm kind of going to just ask all the questions at one time, Maria. Spirit, you know, lay out the cards and then we'll go from there. Calling forth Maria's most strongest and trusted spirit guides tonight to help me with her reading. What does she need to know tonight about her specific person's thoughts and feelings tonight? And his thoughts regarding answers that she gave him. Anything that she might need to know about anything. In the spirit, some advice, Spirit, on a message from or about anything she might need to know about her and her relationship, in her life. So justice is in the balance. Everything's kind of in the balance. Like, everything is just... actually. It's just like this. Not like this. Not like this. Like this. Let's see what the card is on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's as if Spirit's trying to let you know that his thoughts and feelings are a bit wayside right now. He can't give any kind of space to where he's going, because all I could think about is you. He's kind of losing his mind a little bit. So maybe just pull back a little bit so he can get a little bit more grounded, because he's very overwhelmed right now in that sideways chariot and that sideways justice, like, and you can see those who we do not talk about. She got that stabby sword, and he's like, man, just let me get in the car and leave already. But he may have lost the keys, so couldn't leave. Definitely wanted to leave to be there in your presence, you know, because you are very comforting to him. You know, and he's codependent on that. I couldn't tell you if it was toxic or not. I mean, you are the one to decide. It's your love story. I don't feel like it's toxic, but at the same time, I feel it puts you... What, Spirit? That was kind of weird. That voice and what it said sounded like it was saying... Were you saying crack deal, Spirit? Like a rock deal, a crack deal, a crocodile? Okay, I'm interested, Metal Rain, in what she has to say. Okay, once again, Spirit, what does Maria need to know about his thoughts in regards to her answers? Yeah, he knows you're right. He knows you're right, but he also needs a pause for a minute. Just needs a little break. Because everything you say is right. He knows everything you have to say to him is right. But also remember, that's interesting in a wild crocodile. But remember, the same thing like I told Veronica, like you could probably say anything you want to this man, but that doesn't mean that you can get away with anything you want just because you're pretty. Okay? And I'm not saying that you are like that, but I'm saying that, you know, this is actively something that I feel is happening over here with Stabby. And he may worry about it with everyone who, you know, people, he's very vulnerable, which makes it more easy for him to be, well, you know, in that state of mind that puts him there in front of the bottle instead of, I don't know, Jesus. And I say Jesus because we've got the Hermit and we've got Hierophant, two very spiritual cards seeking something outside of what holds them back. Actually, Molly gives the dogs cookies because they're too mean for Bones. He'll bite her hand off. And nobody wants to come to my house and get a hand bitten off, so. Maybe that is what the spirit was saying, Khalid, maybe. Well, his response, cause her to stay away again for, it just said forever. Okay, we'll get to that question in a minute now, right? What about the relationship? What does she need to know about the connection and relationship spirit right now? With her specific person, what does Maria need to know? Definitely transformation through wisdom. You know, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Like, what transformation do you feel like you're going through right now? There's a lot of good communication in the scythe here. And once again, because it is a wooden wand, she has her wand. It's almost as if Spirit needs you to know that there is a new version of him, and it's here now. Don't worry about the timer, honey. You know, that version of him is here now. We need to be staying focused on that version of him now, despite the fucking, like, you know, maybe take a little break on when he starts to bring up things that, like, do you notice, Maria, that he can be very much, what's the word I'm looking for? Do you guys ever talk about the future? Or is it always him complaining? We've talked about this before. Because now he's moved on from that in that Hermit and that Hierophant, right? Even though he needs a bit of a pause to take, to take some time. You know, because what he's going through, while death is the most positive card in the deck, it's still kind of killing him. Because once again, we've got a person on our hands who is a bit of a covert narcissist. You've got somebody on the hand who's on your hands who is trying to figure out what you will and will not allow so that they can keep doing it, even if it's something you don't allow. Like, there are things that this person does that just, like, it's like, I can't, Maria, my car is more important, my house is more important, the money is more important than the true love that we're experiencing in our true authentic selves when we are emotionally and physically naked in front of each other. Hey Pam Bear, how are you, sweetheart? Hey guys, I'm trying to do something special for Travis's mom and for Travis. I'm gonna make a post on the comment board. Now YouTube gives you guys an option to also post now. Be nice. But I was just going to make a post, and I was going to talk about all the people who donated for his food over the last year and in the month of January. And if you guys want to respond to me on the comment board, on the community board, by leaving your comment for Travis and his mom to read, I would really appreciate that, because I would like to print them out and send them to her on Tuesday, before Tuesday, so that I can so she can send the letter to him for Valentine's Day next weekend, or whenever his lawyer can get it to him in the next month. But she's sending out the next letter on Tuesday, so I'll leave the comment tonight before bed and tag whoever I can that might, have donated that I can tag. Because I think that will really help him a lot. Like, it's not a romantic thing. It's just a love thing that I think as people who have come here, I want to share with him, that, look, these are the names, these are the people who have been thinking of you and bought your salads. And if you guys, it's only an option. If you guys want to leave him a comment, you can. And I'll be printing it out and sending it to him. Well, sending it to his mom, and she's going to send it to him or his lawyer. Sorry, Maria. Let's go ahead and fix up your, or finish up your reading, love, so I can get to Molly and Metal Rains. We had left off on the death card. That's where we had left off, Maria. I'm lagging a little bit in chat. Sorry, y'all. Okay, Molly. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Let me see where my time is at. So I'm at 35%. Okay, I'm good. Spirit, can we get some advice from Maria on her specific person, please? Well, you're probably sensing that, so he probably has. Spirit, what does she need to know about her specific person? What do you mean that's unusual? I'm sorry, I'm lagging, you guys. Alright, can you see me, Maria? Am I here? Spirit, what does Maria need to know about the advice from you about her and her specific relationship that she's talking about? Got the codependency card. Yeah, we know, Spirit, we know. Yeah, it's like he almost feels like he doesn't trust it either. I feel like what's happening is as the wheel turns, it's almost like it's turning into kind of like a money pit. And I know you're probably like, well, why is she saying this about the Wheel of Fortune card when it's such a great card? But you know, as the wheel turns, okay, and then we've got this moon reflecting. It's like there's something about it he doesn't trust either, and he would love to tell you that. But he doesn't want to cause himself any more bad juju than he already has, or that he feels he has, even though there isn't any. See what I'm saying? Like, I need to get some cold water, because one thing that happens to me when I channel spirit is, or I do tarot, is sometimes did that just say help? But yeah, Maria, that's where you're at, sweetheart, with him. As the wheel turns, it's like, you know, this must be why he doesn't know where he's going, even with you at times. But he's not trusting it as well. And I say the money pit because you see all these jewels, which are all worth something. They all have some kind of cost to them. Emerald, sapphire, ruby, diamond, pearls, a gold coin. Both of them blind, not knowing what's next or where to go from here. I don't know that they will finish. I don't know that he trusts that it will get finished. Molly, what are your questions, sweetheart? Let me see how much more time I have on the laptop, or whatever this thing is, the iPad. Yeah, overall you guys are okay, yes. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're very welcome. Am I still here? Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll go ahead and make the just the note on the community board and tag whoever I can that left a donation in 2024 and left a donation in January through super chat, super thank you, super sticker, or memberships. Okay, my computer's being stupid. Hold on, I gotta reopen my app. Molly, where are your questions, sweetheart? Are they in the text, or are you gonna put them in chat? Thank you so much, Maria, for your donation. I really do appreciate it. So I guess you can now give rubies or something like that. I've never gotten one. You put them in chat. Okay, sweetheart, I need to reopen the chat, so just give me a moment. Where am I at on percentage? Okay, I'm at 29%. I started painting my hair, so hopefully it will be finished soon, but it's going to take some time. Just waiting for chat because it doesn't let me open it here, or I would be doing your reading already. They give you the option to hide all chat options, right? But they don't give you the option to type. It's so annoying. It's like, why? Why? This is why I never really did the lives on the mobiles, because I have to have both to type. If I want to type something, or I want to go back to something someone said. Like, I can't see the chat unless you just type something. Maybe it's just a glitch in the matrix, but this is my experience doing lives on YouTube. YouTube is odd sometimes. I also read that, like, okay, like I already know from lots of experience doing lives that when you're monetized, it changes. Like you could do a whole bunch of lives, and people will get notifications, and you can put all kinds of stuff out and not get too many restrictions. You can also do cover songs and not get restrictions, and nobody cares. But once you get monetized, it's like so weird. Like things change rapidly, and like they'll limit you to 2 lives. Kind of like, I don't know. I said that and it makes me think of that old band 2 Live Crew, or like classic rap. Oh, you like that band, Spirit? Anyways, you can do 2 lives and get restricted, in the fact of your followers, even people with the bell button on, are not going to get your notification. I've had this experience time and time again. I've tested it again and again with many of you. It's especially Metal Rain, who has the most difficulties getting notifications. But I read, Khalib, that with the live mobile streams, there's no restrictions. You can do as many as you want during a 24-hour period. So I'll have to test that theory, because I know I did this live and I just started it right away, whereas I scheduled another one to come back to later just to see the difference in the notifications and how they show up for people. Spirit, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I'm looking at your questions, Molly. StreamYard. I have OBS and I have StreamYard. I don't believe it's asked me to pay for it yet. But it could be because I maybe have a different version. Maybe I'm using it differently than maybe you would. I don't know. Did it just say Stormy? Oh, that's so interesting, Khalib. Did I give you the link to Robert's channel? I'll send it to you. 1 second here. Now, I wouldn't buy into anything that he has to sell. I already have. And one thing is, like, I will always suggest never buy into any kind of masterclass, because you can find a lot of that stuff online free. But there's a guy named Robert Benjamin, and almost all the information that he gives out in regards to TikTok, Instagram, some of it has worked great for me. Oh, have I gotten the stats that he talks about? No. But it has helped my channel pick up over the last couple years. I think it's Robert Benjamin, yeah. And he has had some great ideas on, you know, changing the way things are with your YouTube in order to get more reach, in order to understand things better on TikTok and get more reach. Same with Instagram. So look him up. Alright, Molly, so you just want to know if the trip's going to be more romantic. I just want to know the cards see where the trip is going, okay? Did it just say Stormy again? Alright. Spirit, what does Molly need to know about her love situation with the cards, Spirit? Calling forth Molly's most strongest and most trusted spirit guides. Where is this trip going to lead her and her specific person that's on her mind tonight? Yes, we're still here, sweetheart. I got about 28% left. So I figure I'm charging this phone as we speak. So maybe what I will do is, that was kind of scary. So maybe what I'll do is I'll come back maybe in a little bit to test out the notification for the other live that I scheduled earlier. If we haven't wrapped up all the readings and this dies before I can finish the readings. Spirit, what does Molly need to know? What does Molly need to know in regards to where this trip is going that she's taking to the Carolinas in 3 weeks? What does she need to know about that, Spirit? Oh, these are very good cards, Molly. Definitely very good cards. I've got the part about where it's going. Let's see about the feelings. Anything changed with the feelings, Spirit? What about the porch, Spirit? We're not on the porch today. Molly's not here physically. You might be able to see what she's saying on the spirit on the screen though, Spirit. Can you see? Well, not so much waiting around, not so much in the energy of feelings change, but feelings have maybe changed in the more of a positive direction about where you guys really are going. And I say that because now it's like an adventure. It's like a fun adventure. He can't wait to see where it's going to. All right, like once again, they're blindfold, but there's a lot of luck to be had. You know, be careful with your money in this Wheel of Fortune, okay? Both of you, be careful with your money. But he's not hanging himself, waiting around to see what happens. He's driving the car of his life, okay? And you're allowed to be a passenger, okay? You're his extra added bonus, and he's your extra added bonus. So enjoy what you have. Okay, what are the feelings? The feelings that have changed, yes. The feelings have changed to the fact that it has become more like an adventure. It has become more like a friend that he needed just at the right time. So regarding his feelings for you and where this is going, once again, you know, nothing but good things. This relationship connection has a lot of in abundance to offer. Nothing toxic here. Really don't be expecting any toxic shit. First of all, he's not up for any baby woman bullshit or little big girl bullshit either. And he is definitely knowing and has the confidence that that's not who you are as a person. And that makes also him feel more comfortable with you and making his choices in this Lover's card. This is where you guys are going, by the way, in addition to his feelings and stuff. So he does have that confidence in knowing that, you know, hand in hand you will go, and that he can feel that he can trust you in this High Priestess energy, you know, because you know and respect and understand where he's coming from, and he understands and respects your boundaries as well, and will call upon you when needed. Will call upon you because he trusts you, and will call upon you if he needs your help with even making decisions in life. You know, this is just only... It's only going to be deepening your connection more. I can ask, too, if you want me to, will it be romantic? You know, is it going to be romantic, Spirit? Is it going down that romantic path for her and him? Spirit says it's very well something that can happen. Now, you do also have the Sun card, which was the first card, you know, in your connection. But you just have to remember, and even the Empress looks a little bit like you. But, you know, just because you do have a lot to offer doesn't mean you should offer it all either. But have joy and have fun offering what you do have to offer right now that you feel comfortable offering, that keeps you joyful. Okay? So what? He got a collar for somebody else. Who cares? Who fucking cares? Okay? I better never see you crying over that shit again. Just who cares? That person has absolutely no control over your love story, your life story, your connection with this person. Let's see what the Romance Angels cards say real quick. And then I'm just gonna take a little mini road break for 5 minutes before I do Metal Rain's reading, because I've been talking for 125 minutes. You know, MTV used to have a 2-hour show called 120 Minutes with alternative music on it, which they play reruns of now. Well, please don't disappear. I would miss you. Spirit, can we get a couple of cards for advice on the Romance Angels deck and clarification cards for Molly and Cass, please? Haus. Whatever his name is, Spirit. You know what his name is. Yeah, please repost your yes or no question, Metal Rain. If you're there. If not, I'll scroll up. Did the spirit box get super quiet? Hold on, Molly. I misplaced an important deck for your reading, and I just misplaced it right here. How silly of me. I'm a silly willy-nilly tonight. Right, Spirit, right. What the hell? Okay, here they are. Nope, that's not them either. What the fuck, ghosts? I haven't even left the seat. What planet have I gone to? Okay, maybe Spirit doesn't want you to have a card from that deck, even though I'm feeling like I do need one from that card. So if I find that deck later, which I don't understand why it's not just right here, but see, that's what happens. That's what happens in this house, and even Molly's seen it happen where the house, things will just disappear right in front of us for no reason. And like shift to another dimensional portal until they're found in some strange place, in some strange position. So let me get this last few cards for you, Molly. These are from the Romance Angels deck. You've got Reconciliation. Such a beautiful card, because that's what you guys are going to be doing in a few weeks, having that reconciliation. This is your advice from Spirit, and on where it's going romantically speaking. Give your relationship a chance. Okay. Chemistry. Now, you already know there's a connection. I've said this 100 times, like, your connection with someone is going to be so much more important than maybe the chemistry you have at first. Because you can really build a good foundation of love and trust from a connection. You can't just make a connection. It's just something that's there already. And you can build your chemistry up with this person through that. And you have so much charisma already to share, and he enjoys that. So there is a strong magnetic attraction, despite the person being like, I don't have feelings. Okay, fine, feel with your numb fingers. Work on your partnership, but don't just work on the partnership with him, work on the partnership with yourself. Clean your room. Because look, you have a whole lot to look forward to coming up here in the next 3 weeks. You got to find the important items that you need, all right? And you need to be able to come home to a nice, clean, comfortable bedroom so that you can rest and get back to work. A healthier, happier, wealthier Molly when you come back to Texas from the Carolinas. So please, Spirit's telling you that right now. I'm not the one being sassy about your room. You know, I could give a fuck if you've got candy wrappers and used condoms all over the floor. I just don't care. Doesn't mean I'm going to help you clean them up. But I will chat with you while you clean up. I'm not saying that you have any of that on your floor, but you know what I mean. I'm just trying to make you laugh. I know you don't have any of that on your floor, but I just try to make you laugh. But look, this is the most beautiful card of all. Yes, you're not going to want to come home, but you're also not going to want to come home to only half of your bedroom cleaned. Make that bed, you know, wash your linens, get a good night rest before you go. You're going to need it. Clean the rest of that stuff up that you said you were going to clean up. So you come home to that happy, healthy, clean, wonderful bedroom of yours. It's so pretty. All the time you put into caring for it. But look at this beautiful card. This is your last card for this evening. Okay, feelings. So here we are with feelings. Like I just said, this person definitely does have something very special with feelings for you. It's as if like you've given them the freedom that many other people could not give this person because of possessions, because of possession, because of wants and needs that they feel they want and need from him that maybe he can't always give. Like he could just show up and be himself with you without feeling pressured, demanded, and this is something new for him. So enjoy it. Okay, just enjoy whatever you have. There's no point in freaking out. It's not like you're going to lose them anytime soon. You're not going to lose them at all. Yes, fine, Holy Spirit. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm back. Hi, happy to have you here. Welcome back to the haunted house. How are you tonight? Are you there, Metal Rain? I'm going to do your yes or no question. And wait for you to come back to do your reading. I'm going to put a song on that I love. I'm going to play it really low. Okay, cool, you're here. Awesome. Ooh, I'm thirsty. Yeah, whenever you're ready to put your questions for your reading in the chat, go ahead, and I'm just going to pull this song up and... do your free yes or no real quick while I wait for your questions. Hey, cutie pot pie, what are you doing? Oh, baby, I'll hold you in a minute. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. An answer to his yes or no question about Ileana. She's going to respond back to the answer he gave her. Spirit says yes. So she is going to respond back. Let's see what the card says. Get ready for a series of amazing coincidences. Sorry about the bright light. They come from nowhere, but the result is what makes your life so sensationally rich and rare. Your special vibrations attract special events they always have. Sorry about that bright light. Let me get you a how and a win. How and win, Spirit. How and win. So, the end of nostalgia welcomes the arrival of change. From now to 1 to 2 weeks, fulfillment and self-realization awaken a library of phenomenal ideas. Channels of power and creativity are open. This allows you to link the unlinkable, which power and creativity have responsibility to do. Come here, baby. I'll hold you for a minute. Come here. What? What? Come here. Come here. No, you can't have a cookie. You can't have a cookie. Calm down. You can calm down. Hmm? Yeah, anywhere from now to 2 weeks, you're going to be hearing back from her, okay? Anywhere from now to 1 to 2 weeks, your life is going to be changing for the better as well. So expect good things. Right? Right? Are you beautiful? Yes. Are you perfect? Yes, no, Scotland, yes. Oh, did you just wake up? Yeah, did you just wake up? Oh, what a big yawn. What a big yawn, no, Scotland. Okay, all right. Spirit, do you have any messages for Metal Rain tonight, while you're here? Any messages from the Spirit Box that you can share with Metal Rain or myself, or anyone in the chat, maybe? Oh, you did? Okay, good. Now I see your 3 questions. They just popped up. My chat lags a little bit. Since I can't see it on the iPad, so it takes a minute for it to show up on the screen on the laptop. Because while I can't stream live from the laptop, I can still watch the stream. And that's where I've been replying and reading everything that everyone says. Okay. Will you come back a winner? Of course you will. Sorry, I'm incredibly ADHD right now. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know. Spirit, what does Metal Rain need to know about Ileana's overall state of mind as of late? I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most strongest and trusted spirit guides about what he needs to know about Ileana's state of mind as of late, as of now. What's Rebecca's thoughts and intentions with Metal Rain? What are Rebecca's thoughts and intentions? Spirit, what else about WrestleMania? Oh my God, you're gonna go. I'll be watching. I'll be watching. Hi, Franken Dad.
Night.
Oh, good night. I love you. Go get Grandpa here.
I will be.
In fact, just take her.
I need you.
Can you just take her cookies too, because she's being a big wham wham.
Well, I'm gonna go to
Okay, but just take her and put them in there. Just take, because she keeps whining and distracting me. I'm trying to close up the
lid.
lid.
On my bed.
Okay, but just put them in there on the human dog bed.
Yeah, I need that.
Go with Grandpa here. Okay, Spirit, back to WrestleMania here. What does he need to know about WrestleMania? We come back happier, healthier, and wealthier from Vegas during WrestleMania weekend. What does he need to know about that, Spirit? That was face down, by the way, but the tower did pop out. But you have the High Priestess here, which is the most important card because it was actually upright. I feel like Spirit's saying, yeah, you're going to come back feeling a lot happier, healthier, and wealthier in whatever you decide to do. Now, as far as her state of mind, it's like she's waiting around once again. Feels all her limiting beliefs and circumstances hold her back from what she really wants, which is to heal from the bullshit and be the best version of herself. So, no, she's not really in the best state of mind, but she is working on it. Well, at least she feels she's working on it. But it's all through not so much as help from nature as it is from man-made materials that make her feel a little bit more. You know, I still feel like the Temperance card is like she's trying to be patient with herself, but she's still influenced by whatever the alternative is to feeling better compared to what she'd feel like without it. She does want to recover, but it's like she's waiting for someone outside of her to do it for her because she doesn't really... she doesn't really know how to make it right for herself. She feels like she's running out of time when she really has the whole world at her feet. She would just get off the kick that she's on. She has to want it. As for Rebecca, her intentions and thoughts are pretty clear here. She has no intentions to turn your world upside down, that's for sure. She has no intentions to hurt you or be a thorn in your pride. The lion being the example of the pride. And I really feel at the end of the day, this is saying this person feels and thinks that you are a courageous person and also feels that you're a very balanced and stable person that they can work on their trust with. And I say work on their trust with because this person has some trust issues. They don't trust everybody. So if she's giving you time and space and holding space for you in the Strength card, yeah, she's capable of giving you more than just, you know, whatever's happening over there with Ileana. Her intentions are positive and they are good. They're not anything negative. With Rebecca. As far as a channeled message from your spirit guide, I'll do that with the power deck. Message. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Metal Ring. I was talking about all three of them. Spirit, what does... Yeah, I can only give you what Spirit gives me. Okay, so Strength. That's so interesting that you get this card. And with Rebecca, Strength. Let's look at the picture. I don't know if it's up right this way. Here we go. Let's see what the card says. The person who upsets you most in life is one of your best teachers. If that person can get inside your head, turn you around, and confuse you, you know that you still don't understand what you're doing. You need more strength. Learn by seeing that your life is teaching, like the red lotus healing the pain and in inner solitude. Gain strength from entering your wounds and learning from them. The magician remembers the trail and takes a different one. Even if it is more difficult in this way, you create your own path as you build strength from it. Okay, I've got one more card to give you, but just remember, you are driving the car of your life. Be careful. And don't let bitches take advantage of your things. Because I'm still angry about that. And I guess it's because I'm a car person. I'm a real car girl, and that's why my band's called Fast Car Girl. And I know how difficult it is and how expensive it is to keep a car going. I got a classic car. It might not be new, but everything on it's pretty much new. And I can't imagine how difficult it's been to even upkeep that car. So I want to get you a fairy tale card. Here they are. Ooh, I hear a guitar. Did it say Chris? Kiss? Spirit, was that something about the band Kiss? Are there any members of Kiss who have passed away in the past, like old ones that maybe have not been in the band for years? Spirit, I'm calling forth the channeled message for Metal Rain from the fairy tale deck. A channeled message from Metal Rain Spirit Guide. Okay, I'm at 10%. Alright, I'm at 10%, so I'm going to finish up your reading, and then I'm going to, Eric Carr, the second drummer. That's interesting. We were just talking about cars. Is that you, Eric Carr? It's just an interesting card. Sorry about that. Oh my god, I've got dog hair all over me from holding baby Gypsy. The Sea Maiden promises. Do you feel like as if you identify with mermaids, dolphins, water signs? God gave rock and roll to you. He sure did. And I feel special because of it. We all should feel blessed to have rock and roll. Alright, so, 22, the Sea Maiden promises. The number 22 here is a power number. It's a master number. It also is the number 4, which, I don't know about y'all, but I love the number 4. So I feel like that 22 number is going to be important for you to be looking for signs. And messages from your spirit guide as well as angel messages. The Sea Maiden promises, none all thou hast, I have but an old mare of a horse, an old dog, myself and my wife. There's for all thee the creatures of the great world that are mine. Here then are there 3 grains for 3 that thou shalt give thy wife this very night, and 3 others to the dogs, and these 3 to the mare, and these 3 likewise you shall plant behind my house, and in their own time thy wife will have thy 3 sons, the mare 3 fowls, the dog 3 puppies. And there will grow 3 trees behind thy house. And thy trees will be a sign when one of the sun dies, one of the trees will wither. Now take thyself home, and remember me when thy son is of age, and thou thyself will get plenty of fish after this. Everything happened as the sea maiden said. I'll continue on to the next page. It's quite long. As so many fairy tales do, this one begins with a man wishing for more than he has. For this story is a metaphor when times are lean. What do we give away in order to prosper? And when the time comes to make the payment, how do you deal with our changed feelings with circumstances? When times are tough, we make promises. So many, if things get better, we will work hard, love better, take more care of ourselves, be respectful, and connect more with all that is sacred. For this is the sea maiden. This is what the sea maiden is in this tale. She represents the primordial mother, the archetypical female, and the desire to ask so much from her will need to be balanced. This story did the rounds within the Scottish fishing community, where it's still living strongly until the late 19th century. Because the fisherman need his catch, he makes a deal with a being known as the sea maiden, that she will give him magical grains which will give him an enchanted life. 3 sons, 3 fowls, 3 fruit trees, and many fine catches of fish. In return, the lonely sea maiden wishes for one of his sons. They strike a deal, and he is due to offer her his son when the youngest boy reaches the age of 20. In this card, we are reminded of the power of promise and debt. When we give our word and stake our claim, we will be reminded of this in some way. And although through many magical means a fisherman's other sons save their brother, it is not without loss. This card questions all of us and reminds us all to remember that the giving of our word is a serious matter. In this, we could also view the tale from the perspective of the sea maiden. She's lonely and wishes only for a mate, and she waits a long, long time for this. A long, long time for this. And although, one second, lost my place. So yeah, she's lonely for a long time, blah blah blah, and keeps her in for the bargain with the fisherman. This tale reminds us that often help is given because we are expected to return the assistance in some way. It also reminds us the sea is our mother. From her, the fishes all come from that feed communities. But she may also take the sons of those fishermen, drowning them and keeping them for herself as kind of a sacrifice. Although the son in this story is sorry, Metal Rain. Although the son in this story is ultimately spared, there is always a debt to be paid, and while this generation may be spared the sacrifice of the sea in time, it will be made. This also represents a change for you, moving from the sea to the land, from hunting to farming, from impermanence to some kind of city or site that you will endure. It is about the restlessness of your heart finding a home, but knowing that debt still needs to be paid. So more meanings about this card is like inherited sadness, madness, family debt, patterns can still be cleared for the good. Keeping your word, being prepared to make sacrifices, choosing what you will give up, honoring a deal fairly made, changing your fate, surviving your destiny. I feel like Spirit's telling you a lot of stuff about how, how you are very helpful, you are very caring, you are an incredibly persevering person with lots of ambition. And you have been waiting an incredibly long time for the things that you want, to manifest. You're wondering where are the fruits of your labor. Oh, a burrito. Gosh, the temperature says it's 85 degrees in the house. No wonder I'm sweating because I'm in this thick onesie. It's incredibly hot in here. What is the temperature outside? Jesus Christ. I also get really hot when I do channeled messages. I don't know why. It's always been that way since I was a kid. Oh my God. Okay, so it's like 70 degrees here. No wonder it's so fucking hot in the house. All the windows are down. Part of my French YouTube. Let's see where I am on the percentage for this. 7%. I'm going, but I'll be at other wrestling events. Okay. That's not a bad thing. You said that this looks like Eliana? Yeah, her hair. It does, you're right. Sorry about the dog hair, by the way. Alright, so where are we on time? Okay, I'm at 6%. Does anybody else need a reading or have a yes or no question or have a question about law of attraction, tarot, law of expectation, law of anything? Because I am going to turn the spirit box off and I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to wash my face first because channeling that message got me pretty fired up. And that happens, though, with me and channeling messages, doing spirit box. Estes method, like the other, like last weekend when Molly and I were doing the spirit box, I was absolutely sick from it. It made me stop. I had to stop the Estes method. Okay, Veronica, hurry up. We're at 5%. Let's make it happen. At 5%, I think I have about 10 minutes. Okay, honey, what's your question? Okay, I see it. It said rescue and then a horn honked. What's that all about? That was so strange. Does he think about how I would handle situations? Because I'm not there. So does he think about these kind of things? What does she need to know about that? I'm calling forth Veronica's most strongest and most powerful spirit guides to guide her in letting her know what she needs to know about her person and their situation. Does he think about how she would handle situations since she's not there? Did it just say Kim fight? No Kim here, no fight here. That light is blinding me, so whatever light's in the room is just gonna have to show your cards. I've got like 10 circles in my eyeballs when I close them. Does he think these kind of things, Spirit? Yes. He does. In this Chariot, especially since he does want to conquest you. Something to think about. Definitely something to think about there. The energy behind that is the Sun. It makes him happy to have these thoughts. And that's something to really cherish. That you feel that way, you know. You do feel good that you're not in that situation. And it's important to feel good in any situation you're in. Pearl had an interesting discussion on her thing the other day about how, like, girls can't stand guys who play video games. But, alright, fine, so they can't stand guys who play video games, but her main point wasn't even talking about that, really. She was just talking about these kind of situations, like what I was saying about your person earlier, where how, you know, he's in a relationship that he's staying in, that he's not really getting anything out of, that is truly authentic, that after a certain amount of time, it's just kind of going to get so boring that if he hasn't already, he's probably already knows to phone. He's probably already chronically online, and you don't even know, or he's engaged in some kind of other activity to take his mind off of a sexless and childless connection with another woman, who probably most likely emasculates him and makes him feel like, you know, he can't do better, so that she can keep. You know, if she can a lot of these readings have shown me that if she can alienate him, make him, or something's making him feel alienated, but mostly these readings are about you, him, and that third party coming up, even without you asking about it. Let me go ahead and ask you if you have any other questions and check the... Okay, I'm at 3%. I just don't want it to die before your reading is done. Just want to make sure all your questions have been answered. I do feel from energy that the person here is really aggressive or something. Yeah, you're right. You're very right. And you pick that up because you have that connection with him that, you know, you can tap into that, and you've learned that more recently, pulling away. But sometimes it's almost like he's almost like dipping his toes in the water with you, trying to like figure out what would it be like. Because he's not. I mean, I don't think that he's the kind of energetically person. Is that a word? I don't think energetically he's the kind of person like Maria's person, where it's like it's solely based on material items, which. That's neither here nor there, but at the same time, I'm just trying to let you know that I feel like it's more of a control issue. Like, yeah, like what you just said, like you feel like some odd reason energy-wise, like someone put someone on gunpoint or like forcing, yeah. Because there might be something about your person here that you're talking about where they don't have the stability to feel, they don't have the balance or the stability financially or maybe regarding some limit. He doesn't have this. It's like he's anxious, right? He's anxious, wants to be stable, but can't be because there's this unstable energy where it's like, well, you would know him better. Does it feel more like their relationship is a man and a woman, or does it feel like more like she's in her masculine energy handing over everything and anything that he needs in regards to, like, keep him vulnerable, keep him under her thumb? Because I have noticed that a lot of people who are abusive, and I know you said that this person is toxic before, like, they will alienate their partner from other people. They will insert different seeds of doubt in them to keep them under their thumb. You know, because she probably knows that, you know, that he will take care of her despite the circumstances. But I just don't feel like, I feel like if he's going out and having lunches with you, what's really going on? You know what I mean? Like, in his mind, in his, you know, because I just don't see, like, I mean, I guess I see some of my guy friends going out with girls they're not dating for lunch and they have their own. I mean, sure, I've seen that a lot, but your connection with him is definitely something special. But don't put all your eggs in one basket right now, for sure. Just have fun with whatever you do have. You know, and if it's lunch next week, I'm sorry, we'll be able to go back and watch it. But I was just saying that, you know, kind of just rambling here now because I'm tired, but. Okay, I'm at 1%. Send me an email and we can chat about it if you want to, sweetheart. Tomorrow or anytime. Because it's about to be 1% and it's going to turn off, and I would rather say goodnight to you than not say goodnight to you. So I just want to say thank you so much, Veronica, for your donation. Thank you so much, Metal Rain, for your donation tonight. Thank you so much, Pam, for coming by and supporting the Chammy and hanging out with us tonight. Georgie, thanks so much for coming by. Khalid, thank you so much for your question tonight. Molly, thank you for your donation and coming by. Thank you, Mickey Haji, for